Welcome to Taiwan Night, hosted by TAICCA. I'm Qing Fang, president of TAICCA. Together, there are three distinguished guests tonight or this morning. One is Ta-wei, and he is a very established scholar and famous novelist in Taiwan. And Mahsin is a famous film critic in Taiwan. And another one is a regular to Frankfurt Book Fair, Gray, who is a literary agent. So talking about good read, when you're bored at home or confined at home, that what is naturally for me is actually detective stories or thriller and suspense. You can always pick up one copy and then you just dive into the interesting, actually puzzling world. And then there are three books this year from Taiwan we like to share with the world. It's actually the three books in your hands now.
Yes.
And two of three are a little bit supernatural.
Yes.
It's not really, it's not in a
Yes.
detective story in a traditional category.
Taiwan.
Yeah. So why don't we start with Ta-wei. The book in your hand is about a controversial historical character, Chiang Kai-shek in Taiwan, right?
Yeah, and the book, actually, this book is about zombies. So many blockbuster movies are about zombies. And this one is about zombies in Taiwan during the Cold War period. So in every school or every park, we can see the statues of Chiang Kai-shek. But after the Cold War period, Chiang Kai-shek becomes much less popular. And many schools or parks want to dispense with the statues of Chiang Kai-shek. So the abandoned statues of the Generalissimo become very lonely and very sad. So at the midnight, they become zombies.
Yeah. Wow, sounds already creepy. Talking about creepy, scary, Mahsin, you have one book, which is a
very interesting book.
Yeah, it's great. It's an international collaboration, right? There are three famous writers all participate in the project. Why don't you give a little detail about the background?
The book is called Chopsticks, which,
Yes.
as we know, is the main utensils we use across Asia. And this is a very unique proposal. The Taiwanese editor came up with this idea to ask. She invited 5 writers, 2 from Taiwan, 2 from Hong Kong, 1 from Japan, and she just gives them the subject, chopsticks, and write a story of thriller, suspense,
Anything
whatever, anything
about chopsticks.
about chopsticks.
Yeah.
And the first 3 were written separately, so they had no idea what the others were writing about. And then the 4th writer has to tie up the story together.
Oh.
And he did it amazingly. And the 5th writer has to do it even more. He just took the whole story to the next level.
To develop it towards the end.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite book of the year because we're calling it a kind of a mosaic
You show
novel.
your preference.
Yes. It's just so good. I mean, it begins with this strictly horror story, but then there's
It's suitable to be a film.
So Mahsin read the book, right? So
Yeah,
what's your
I like it
impression?
too. He used folk tales and the legend of Taiwan, and he also used ghost story. It's attractive about including balance on campus, including family issue, family problems.
So although it may
Yeah.
be some kind of neutral power, whatever, they actually are dealing with the social issue in this novel.
Yeah.
I think these 2 books we talk about is already perfect for TV series or film. But I know there's another book is about baseball club, and that one is a very complete story. Also, it is fall in the traditional classic detective novel category. And that's the book in your hands, right?
Yeah, it's called the Baseball Club Murders. And
Wow.
it won the Soji Shimada award for mysteries, the biggest mystery award in Taiwan. It was
So
started,
you won the award this
yeah,
year?
it's like the biggest award.
Okay.
I think it was started about a decade ago by the publishing company Crown. in honor of the great Japanese mystery writer Soji Shimada.
I
So Mr. Shimada is the judge, the final judge, and the winners of this award are usually very heavy on puzzle solving. But this book is especially cool. Is that it's kind of a period story. It's kind of historical. It's set in the past. It kind of reminds me of the movie Kano. In that period, there's also there's a lot of train, which is a very popular subgenre in Japanese mystery. You use the timetable of different trains to commit crime. Yeah, I think this would make a great film. Expensive though, because it's a period piece. Yeah.
Well, if they want to make a period drama very expensive, TAICCA can help. Do a little bit promotion here.
TAICCA is helping.
Yeah, but again, as usual, that Taiwanese writing community still produce excellent works. I'm a writer myself. I always feel very privileged and honored to be part of the community. We have all kinds of genre. We have serious literature, and we have detective novel. We have this kind of fantasy literature too. And then we also talk about the theme is about the mountain, the nature, also about urban solitude. So I guess we will continue writing and provide more interesting work to share with the world. And hopefully the COVID-19 situation will finish very soon, and then the border will open. And when that happens, please come to Dadaocheng to have a drink with us. Where are our drinks here? Cheers. Bye-bye. Good night.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Let's keep the suspicion mood going. One of the most talented pianists, Li Shiyang, will bring us his most famous improvised performance. Let's dive into his music.